And we're back. I'm thinking of it. Let's give some shout outs to the people who've been hanging out. Everyone check out Squid Monarchy. They play Neverwinter Nights and other things. And they are the reason we are playing this right now. Check out Squid Monarchy. Yeah, our wonderful duck plays a lot of Kirby and other things. The hotkey M should work to call up the map. I don't think that one works. I think I've tried that before. Yeah, check out Cleoc as well. They're doing Game Boy Shuffler. We love shufflers here. And they also are playing every Kirby game. And soon we'll be playing every Zelda game. Check them out. Behind the scenes, Emmy has been out getting rid of bots. Check out our fantastic mod, Emmy. They play a lot of Final Fantasy, RPGs, and other things. Wonderful, awesome people hanging out in chat tonight. And let's get back to Ultima. Yeah. M does nothing in this version. It's okay. Let's try this Eastern Island next. Our way across the map. Why not? That should be it. Yep. We find a place to dock the ship. I kind of like doing it. For thematic reasons. Are there no docks? Oh shit. Fuck off. There's a dock. Oops. Hey. Over the sails. Perfect. And where the hell are we? Encyclopedia Britannia. It's a barrel of books. What's in the crates? More books. More books. Okay. Shit. Island to the southwest of the continent has a minded recruitant. Oh, okay. Recommended. Got it. That makes more sense. She's home. Freudian slip. Okay. So meant to remind you. Got it. It happens. What's this? Oh, the tavern. Perfect. See a handsome, hardened, muscular man who surprisingly bears a friendly smile on his face. Her name. I am called Adam, my lord. Job. I travel the world in search of rare and unique items to sell to museums. I am not a resident of Moonglow. Ah, so that's where we are. Moonglow. Moonglow. I am afraid, my lord, that I know nothing about this fair city. I reside in New with my wife, Yenny, who is the trainer here. Actually, my lord, I have met two people here rather than Nelson. Didn't the Roma lady tell you to come to Moonglow? Maybe she did. That sounds correct. Penny. She teaches close quarter combat. Everything I needed to know to survive on my journeys I learned from her. Tell me about people. I have come to know the bartender and the healer. Tell me about the healer. Elad is very generous, in fact. He is very generous. In fact, he is letting me sleep in one of his spare beds while I am in town. It was somewhere else. Okay, I don't remember. You'll get there. I'm sure I will. His only charge, he laughs, is the stories I tell him about my adventures. Not a bad trade, if I say so myself. That's true. Tell me about the bartender. Piercy is quite friendly, but he does love to gossip. He has offered me a deal whereby I might earn free meals if I could discover why Nelson's assistant reacts differently to some men. Or something like that. I am not going to bother, but pray, do not tell Piercy that. Tell me about Nelson. In charge of the Lyceum. He loves trinkets and rarity. Travel? I have been all over Britannia, my lord. Nothing about the land frightens me any longer. He grins. The same is not true of some of the residents. Residents? It was a joke, my lord. Well, it wasn't very funny. Items? I have found many odd artifacts. Many of the things thou hast seen in the music hall and the Lyceum have been brought to them by me. In fact, my lord, I have this unique crystal I found on the mainland near Helome that I am hoping will fetch a fair price from Nelson. He pulls out a small clear crystal and shows it to you. The facets gleam in the light. Bye. May the days always be pleasant, my lord. Who art thou? You see a lithe-looking fighter smile in your direction. What's your name? Chad, at thy service, my lord. And what is thy name? Plunge. Greetings, Plunge. I am at thy service. Job. I teach expertise with light weapons here in... yeah. You see a man who gives you a friendly smile. What's your name? I am Fiercy, at thy service. Gives a short bow. Your job. I am the bartender here in Moonglow. What about Moonglow? If thou wants to know about someone in the town, thou hast asked the right person. Know all about the residents here in Moonglow. I would be happy to tell thee about any of the shopkeepers, scholars, or farmers who live here. Or art thou interested in the trainer, healer, mage, or fellowship leaders? Honestly, I know who to come back to when I need to know about anyone. Thank you. Bye. see a friendly-looking farmer. What's your name? I'm called Ptolemac, my lord. What's your job? I help my brother tend a farm here in Moonglow. Oh, your brother? My brother is Cubal. He frowns for a moment. He could be a bit overbearing at times, trying to take care of me. But, he shrugs, he means well, perhaps. I know if I've caused him a bit of trouble every now and then, says with a grin, but he deserves it. Moonglow? Yes, my lord, that is the name of the town that thou art in. Dost thou have any questions about the townspeople? Townspeople. I know only a few people here, my lord. My brother, Cubal, runs the farm with me. Moores helps us too. We've known him for many years, and now that I've joined the fellowship, I've met a few more people. Rankin is a branch head here in the Moonglow, and Belania is his assistant. If thou dost want to know about other people, thou mayest want to ask the bartender. His name is Fiercy. Okay. Till next time, my lord. Arg. Understand? Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Bye. Man looks at you through smiling eyes. What's your name? Elad is my name, my lord. Job. I am the healer of the residents of this community. Residents. There are many people in Moonglow. My father once told me that the town was much smaller during his time. In fact, he said that Moonglow used to be separate from the Lyceum. But I digress. Thou didst ask about the people. I know most of the residents here. Dost thou want to know about the Lyceum, the Observatory, the Fellowship? Okay, this is so much information from everybody. Oh. You're good. Am I stuck? I'm stuck on this. Man before you shyly looks away. Your name? Mars. What's your job? I work with Cubal farming here. Cubal. That is not funny, he blushes. Angrily turns away. What is your name? Moores. What's the Sutter? He turns to leave. Yeah, he doesn't like talking about it. Cubal. He is the Ptolemac's older brother. I trust him. Ptolemac. The Ptolemac is my friend. I've known him for a long time. He just joined the fellowship. He wants me to join too. Fellowship. The Ptolemac says they do many things, good things, and they would help me make friends more easily. Cubal thinks they're bad. I do not know what to do. Here. Moonglow. Moonglow. Points to the ground. That is here. Okay. Fair enough. I think I could take some corn. That's okay. You see a man with an unhappy look at his face. Your name? I am Q-Bolt of Moonglow. Your job? I am a farmer, my lord. I manage my farm with the help of Tolamac, my brother, and Morse, our family friend. Tell me about Morse. My brother and I have known Morse for most of our lives. He is very friendly when he's not too busy worrying about his stutter. Unfortunately, he listens to Tolamac too often. Tolamac. He is my younger brother. Need I say more? I am a little concerned about him, though. I am used to his rebellious behavior, but recently he has joined the Fellowship. That frightens me. They frighten me. I have tried to get him to come to his senses. He is too busy enjoying making me worry to listen. Also, he is trying to get Moors to join. Wish I could get him to reconsider. Unfortunately, Tolamac will not listen to me. However, he begins to smile hopefully. He just might listen to thee, my lord. Perhaps thou couldst talk to him into reconverting. I would very much appreciate that. Perhaps, he adds, thou couldst also ask Moors not to join. Stutter. Q-Bolt looks down at the ground, shaking his head sadly. Started when he was 5 years old. He and my brother were wrestling in the back of a wagon driven by his parents. They hit a bump and he fell out. He landed on his head. Ever since he hath had his stutter. Looks back up at you. The odd thing is, neither he nor Tolamac remember the accident. Or at least, Tolamac doth not. Carp Sniffer! How's it going, friend? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Thanks for the Doritos. I cannot convince Moors to talk about it. Fair enough. Tell me about the Fellowship. He spits on the ground. A bane to Britannia is what the Fellowship is. They have some odd philosophy that teaches thee to forget who thou art and follow them. The process is dehumanizing, and I think it meshes poorly with the 8 virtues. Not only that, but their leader here in Moonglow has persuaded Tolamac to join. Okay. Take care, my lord. See if we can talk to him about that. Hey Carp, doesn't this remind you of RuneScape? I'm trying to pay attention, he says, glaring at you. Oh, they're at the meeting. Fellowship meeting. Never played RuneScape. Yeah, click to move. It's actually like click to move in a direction. I'm like holding the button to click to move. The man is too busy to speak with you now, for he is conducting a fellowship meeting. Fellow members, each of thee has faced, and doubtless shall face again, a moment in which thou dost feel the heat of the fever. The vantage angle is yeah. It is a bit weird, and it's the perspective is bizarre sometimes. It makes no sense, but it's fine. A moment when thy mind has been clouded with illusory thoughts and visions. A moment when thy recognition has simply vanished without rhyme or reason. A moment when, perhaps, thou hast even doubted the very minds of the Fellowship, words of the Fellowship itself. See the clerk gasp, her eyes widening in disbelief. Scene looks like a PK spot in RuneScape. It does. I think a lot of RuneScape was actually like modeled after this because it does seem kind of like similar. Now that I think about it. The second principle of the triad is trust thy brother. It is a simple practice when thou dost know thy brother. But the Fellowship was not always known to thee. It may at one time have been difficult to put thy trust in something as large as the Fellowship. However, to gain full knowledge of the inner strength, one must have the courage to walk on the fire of trust. It is true, trust was the key to my freedom. Trust requires great courage, and that courage exists within thyself. Iolo leans toward you. I believe we have heard enough of this, no? No, yeah, probably. Good, let us leave. Wow, 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 wow. Fire the drone guy, that angle sucks, yeah. The 1993 drone. Let's sleep. The fellowship meeting can be over and I can talk to that guy. Grows on you. I'm used to it at this point. But when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is weird. Can I not sleep in this bed? Weird. I've been able to sleep in every other bed. The sex scenes in Serpent Isle are fucking hilarious. Nice. Ultima VII doesn't have graphic sex scenes. You saw with your gay sex. Yes, absolutely. But Serpent's Isle actually does. Ooh, that's amazing. Same graphic style. Oh, that's so funny. Too hot for Twitch. Six hours.
Yes, my friend, rest and heal, so that you are strong and able to face the perils before you. Pleasant dreams.
Great.
Yes, my friend,
okay,
rest
I get it.
and heal,
Guardian wants to bang you.
so that you
clearly.
are strong and able to face the
The
perils before
gun
you.
is good. Yeah.
Pleasant dreams.
There we go. Zardoz speaks. I gotta find that farmer guy. Convince him to leave the cult. No, you're not who I'm looking for. Moonglow is the city of honesty, full of mages. Interesting. Oh yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Bye. Working on the farm. Yep. Called it. Okay. Limek. Fellowship. The Ptolemaic says they did do many good things. Yeah, I've already read this. Don't join. Thou dost not think I should join? Cupel does not want me to do either. I suppose I won't. I thank thee. Cool. That was easy. Bye-bye. Now, can I convince the other guy to deconvert? Wrong guy. Sorry, you look very similar. Reconvert. Reconvert? Why would I want to do that? Did my brother request this? He has always had a problem with letting me make mine own decisions. Nay, my lord, I will not abandon my beliefs. The fellowship has done too much for my life. Well, I tried. I tried. It didn't work. Sorry. Bye. Do, 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 do. Small bush? Doesn't seem like there's much for me to do here. No murders to solve. Let me know if I should move on to another island, Squid. Or if there's something important here that I should discover. The fox near the Lyceum who is worth a second look. Ooh, okay. I don't think I've even found the Lyceum yet. More to see here, but you'll come back as part of the plot, so there's no rush. I'll at least check out the Lyceum, because I don't think I found that yet. Hey, this is probably the Lyceum. That sound. Small orrery. Cool. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, who's that? I didn't even see them. See a scholarly looking man with a friendly expression. What's your name? Why, thou mayest call me Brian. What's your job? I am the head of the observatory here in Moonglow, he says proudly. This is where the telescope is kept. Telescope? I have it upstairs, of course. Thou art welcome to use it as often as thou wishest. In fact, I also have an orrery. Shouldst thou desire to see that as well? Orrery. The orrery? Why, it's a model of all the planets in our solar system, including the 2 moons in Britannia. The Lyceum is either directly to the south or the north. It's a big keep of truth, if I remember correctly. Okay. The orrery moves to match the actual current orbits of our real system. I am very excited, for shortly a very rare event will occur. Tell me of this event. Basically, of the 8 virtues, there are 3 cardinal virtues: truth, love, and courage. Ah. Thou art referring to what we in the business call the astronomical alignment. Planets and the moons will all line up perfectly, something that will happen only once every 800 years. Great. Bye. Before thou dost depart, let me show thee a few of my trinkets. Here is my... Ooh. Empath Abbey, Lyceum, and Serpent's Hold were the castles dedicated to the cardinal virtues. Got it. Let me see your crystals. This, he says, presenting a collection of crystals that seem to be attached in some indeterminate fashion, is an orrery viewer. It permits one to see mine orrery here from anywhere in Britannia. Seems thoughtful. I know thou cannot stay around here to see the alignment. Wouldst thou like to have this to view mine orrery and better predict the planet's position? Sure. smiles proudly. I thought thou wouldst. However, there is one problem. You'll need one more crystal to completely finish the viewer. If thou wouldst visit the tavern, thou mightest find one of the merchants or the travelers there who sometimes provide me with crystals. If thou canst find another crystal, I will be able to give thee the completed viewer. Cool. Moon? This represents one of the moons that orbit Britannia. He hands the model to you. Taking it, you quickly realize that it is made up entirely of green cheese. I carved it myself, he says as you return it to him. Amazing. Hey, where did that disappear to? He scratches his chin, obviously puzzled. I do hope it was not disappeared. I constructed it from a book in my brother's library. Cool. Bye. I don't care. Bye. What? Nothing. Bye. Holy shit. No. Nothing. Bye. Am I stuck in a loop? Okay, there we go. Well, I tried, but he wouldn't let me. Because he said I needed the crystal. Yeah, he wouldn't let me take it. Because I clicked yes the first time. Yeah. Hey. Thank you for the raid, Futon Crusaders. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome on in. Second. Oh no, a raid! Everyone, check out the Futon Crusaders. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. We're playing Ultima VII. I was just recently watching them play Banjo-Kazooie, one of my favorites, and one that I'm also currently playing as well. But yeah, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I am plunged. We are currently playing Ultima VII as part of my long list backlog of games and viewer suggestions. It is going fantastic. We are getting through, making lots of progress, meeting lots of NPCs. Really beat Banjo-Kazooie. Hell yeah, the final boss was not nice. Yeah, that is a hard final boss. What's next for the Futon Crusaders? Now that Banjo-Kazooie has been completed. It's a fun one to complete. I really enjoy that game. Currently playing it on my N64 Collectathon Shuffler. Now playing a little indie game called Fashion Police Squad. That sounds fun. Oh, weird. Whoa, that's super cool. I can just like look. That's neato. Look anywhere. Oh my god, what's happening here? What the hell? I can just spy anywhere on the map. That's super cool. There's a ferry? What? Sick. This says Ultima 7. Have you played them all? I have. This is the first Ultima I've ever played. I know where that is. That's funny. Yeah, this is the first Ultima game I've ever played. I've watched a little bit of 6. After 200 years, the Avatar has a bit of amnesia. It happens to the best of us. Tick tock, tick tock. Doo-doo-dee, doo-doo-dee. Mr. Music. Oh God. Whatever that was, we killed it. Do, 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 do. Did I lose someone? Yeah, I lost Julia. Hitting leave. Join. Bye. He must have died up here. Tough firing your healer. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, Jenna, do your thing. Heal. Wait, what? I haven't done that in forever. And I forget, do I have Resurrect? I don't think I do. How is she on cooldown? I haven't used her for healing all day. Ricky can afford to fire her. And have her heal and pay, or oh, clever girl. Wait here. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Cool. Now join. Great. Bye. Alright, now it's time to get to a safe spot and save. Damn. Glad I realized that. Convenient, yeah, that's a good one. Especially when I have a ton of disposable income. Yeah. That's definitely the easiest way to get money. So, where is this Lyceum? It was all the way to the south or all the way to the north. Is this it? No. Maybe it is. Yeah. Oh, this is like the trainer's area. Bye. This old game. This doesn't look that bad. It's pretty fun. It's very big. Lyceum should be around here somewhere. I don't really remember. Playing this game reminds me of playing like Morrowind. You know, it's very big. It's very sandboxy. The NPCs have a lot to say, and there's just a lot to do. And it doesn't necessarily guide you in a specific direction, you know? Have a chance to come back. You said it looks like a big castle, right? Oh my god! An Obsessive raid. Welcome on in, Obsessive. Thank you so much for raiding. And welcome on in, friends from Obsessive Repulsive. Everyone should follow Obsessive Repulsive. We watch your stream! The rare Obsessive Repulsive stream with the rare Obsessive Repulsive raid. I should just raid you back. Everyone follow Obsessive Repulsive. Maybe if enough people follow him or unfollow him. Hey, thank you for the sub, Carp Sniffer. I appreciate it. Welcome on in, people from Obsessive. Everybody check out Obsessive Repulsive. Follow him. He doesn't stream anymore, but apparently that was a exception to right when I went live. Thank you for the subscription, Obsessive. Obsessive going live the moment I go live, just so that I can't enjoy the one stream in 3 months and probably never again. That's okay. I forgive you. Oh, is this the Lyceum? This must be it. Cool, we found it. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Retro Gaming Backlog. Hello, K. Carolio. Hello, Usually. Lovely to have you all. That's what he found to accomplish his goal of 0 followers. Yeah, stop streaming. Nothing wrong with a good troll stream. Yeah, it looked like you were playing some Might and Magic. Having some fun. This is probably not too far off from that gameplay-wise. Playing some Ultima VII. Thanks to Squid Monarchy, Her Majesty. Yeah, thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Better than Tibia. You won the thingy. What did you win, Squid Monarchy? Yeah, here it is. We found it. We're here. We made it. This is the Lyceum on Moonglow. Long list spin. Oh, yeah. You won. Yeah, you barely eked out a victory. Salutations, Blunt. Oh, it's that guy from before. God, I have to go through all this again. Bookstand. This solid brass bookstand is matching overhanging candle holder for late night exploration in literature. I invented it myself. Oh, it's his twin. Okay. That makes sense now. Bookmark. This, he says, holding a solid gold sheet shaped like a maple leaf, I purchased at an auction for only half of its value. Quill holder. The quill holder is gone, he exclaims. And what about the... He seems to be searching for something. The matching scroll opener is also missing. Book. He gingerly pulls out a leather-bound tome from his robe. He removes a handkerchief and meticulously wipes away the dust. This was given to me by Lord British himself. See, 'tis the first edition. The book he carefully places in your palms is very old. The gold leaf plating of the title has been almost entirely rubbed off. Turning the book right side up, you can read the title, Stranger in a Strange Land. Nothing. Bye. Okay. You see a young woman with an intellectual bearing. I am Jillian, my lord. Okay, bye. What's your job? I am a scholar, my lord. I also tutor and train those who seek knowledge here in Moonglow. Tutor? Oh, okay, I see. No, I don't want. No, thank you. Ding dong. You see your old friend, Mariah. Mariah Carey. Can I add Ultima Online to the list? You can beat that. I don't know if it's possible. Is Ultima Online still, like, a thing? I don't know if it's even, like, possible to play it. And no, you cannot carp. Because, part of the rules of the long list is, no endless. And I don't think that actually has an end. Your old friend Mariah. What's your name, Mariah? There's also the MMORPG Gary it made. Which one is that, Squid Monarchy? Surely thou dost recognize thine old companion, Mariah. Yes, dost thou not recognize me? Pauses, glaring at you. But who art thou, and where are my pastries? That's obviously an inside joke. What's your job? She smiles. I have a very important job, I do. My, are not those shelves lovely? So neat and orderly. She looks back at you. Be careful. The inkwells are full, and the quills are so sharp. She giggles. Inkwells? They are always so full and ready for use. They are so good about keeping them filled and clean. Out of the Avatar or something like that? Nice. Quills. Oh yes, they are quite sharp. Always there when one needs to scribe a missive. They do an excellent job of having many ready at a moment's notice. Shelves. Are not they the neatest, most orderly, and well-kept shelves thou hast seen? Do an excellent job of maintaining them. They? Yes, they do. Her face turns sad. But I only sell. Sell? Yes, she agrees. I do indeed sell. I even spell, in fact. I even sell spells. But if thou desirest reagents, thou art out of luck, for I only sell those during one of the 7 weekdays. Wouldst thou like to know which day? What a lovely set of books thou must have. I have just the item for thee to match thy shelves, a potion. If thou wilt buy a spell or reagent from me, I will sell thee a potion for only its normal price. Jesus. That's more classic RPG goodness. Hell yeah, Blur. Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Good to see you as always. Mages have all gone a little loopy, remember? Ah, yes, right. The mage from the previous, from Castle. Which day? Why, today thou art in luck. Buy a spell. Which circle art thou interested in? I can really buy a lot of spells. Should buy Recall. Unlock magic. Magic missile! Cycle through again. Yeah, I see that. I have to shells, inkwells, they, quills, sell. Which day? Samarost? 1 or 2 or 3. I think only 1 is free. Okay. I'll get with you about that, Carp. Takes like 20 minutes to beat, but I think I've either played or heard of that. But thank you, Carp Sniffer. That'll go on the wheel after I beat this game. So the next wheel spin is going to be after Ultima VII, Skies of Arcadia, Cuphead, and Eternal Ring. So we got a while to figure it out, Carp. If it's even a matter. Actually, all the much more money for that. True. What level? Don't worry, I'll be here. Thank you. Thank you. Cuphead is rough. I have beaten Vanilla Cuphead. I have not beaten the DLC. So I'm going to beat Vanilla Cuphead and then beat the DLC for the first time. And also, after beating Undertale Kill Everyone Run, I think I'll be okay on Cuphead. 4th and 8th IRC. Okay. Unlock magic. Absolute. Yes. 8th. What was the one you wanted me to buy? Resurrect. That makes sense. I think I didn't do well at Cuphead because I kept trying to speedrun strats without ever playing the game normally. Yeah, that's like not a good thing to do in any game, is to just like jump straight to speedrun strats. You wanna play the game casually first and then figure out speedrun strats at least. Obsessive Repulsive was playing Heroes of Might and Magic, and I missed it. All the classic RPGs. Yeah, I'm sure you can catch the VOD at least, Blur. So Obsessive Repulsive is playing like a remastered version of Might of Magic, and he was playing like he was playing a user made like a player made map. Pretty cool. Well, good though. I definitely recommend marking this place and coming back when you have more money. Good idea. Personally, I always find in platformers, speeding through is always easier than like waiting around. Yeah, I get you, Blur. Cuphead wasn't too hard for me because I normally play like that already. Yeah, fair enough. I only had issues on a few of the Cuphead bosses when I played it originally. We'll see how it is now when I get to it. I might skip ahead to do it at some point if there's like a big charity event, because I feel like if I've got a charity event that I want to do, Cuphead's a good like game for that, and it was, you know, it's being played because of a charity event, so it makes sense. I might skip the queue on that one at some point if I'm running some kind of charity event at some point. No more backseating. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Squid. Backseating allowed. Like other classic platformers with the infinite spawns, way harder if you were just trying to speed run. Yeah, for sure. I think we're good on spells. Cool. Let's save. It is good to keep an eye on which reagents you'll need for mark and recall. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't want to get stuck. See a woman who meets your gaze with an icy stare. Your name? I am Zelda. We found her, everybody. We found Zelda. We did it. What's your job? Getting saved by Link. I am the advisor at the Lyceum. Lyceum? She was in another castle, yeah. She was in this other castle. She was in a really far away castle. No, that's Peach. That's fine. It works for both, I feel like. No, that's Sheik. Yeah. I am the advisor at the Lyceum. No, that's Metroid. Thank you. Yeah, I think Ujali is right. It's Metroid. Tell me about the Lyceum. She rolls her eyes. The Lyceum is the building in which thou dost stand. It is a great library designed to house a wealthy amount of knowledge. Though the structure has changed a bit over the past 200 years, essence of learning has not. Advisor? Excuse me, princess. I love that show. Yes, she says, my job is to manage and regulate the events in the Lyceum. And, she adds, provide assistance to the people here in Moonglow when they need it. Tell me about the events. I am in charge of maintaining the reading areas and bringing in new books. In addition, I help organize special group sessions for Jillian's tutorials and set up educational entertainment programs. Tell me about Jillian. Jillian. She is very well behaved, also quiet and tidy. I believe she is an excellent scholar. If thou art going to seek her out, try not to overturn any shelves. Some new books have just arrived, and I have not finished placing all of them. New books? Yes, they arrived not long ago, including the recently rediscovered copy of De Maria Inspector's work, Avatar Achievements or Adventures. If thou canst avoid creating too much of a disturbance, I recommend it to thee. Avatar Adventures. If I tell thee this last thing, wilt thou depart so I may return to my job? No. Fine. Guess I don't need to bother her. Didn't you say something about a fox, Squid? Side. Fox? Or something? Yes. Fox. F-O-X. Outside somewhere. Okay. I think I slow down when I'm on multiple. Oh, hello. You see a fox standing on his hind legs, staring directly at you. I tell you because you don't normally talk to animals. Yeah, well, sometimes I try to pet the cats. What's your name? My name is Frank, devout follower of honesty. He makes a slight bow. And who wouldst thou be? Lunch. It is good that thou didst tell me. One should always be honest in one's dealings with others. By the by, the voice crackles too much. By the by, thy voice crackles too much. What's your job? I, he says, on a quest. Quest for honesty. He sniffs the air, and then turns to you. By the by, thou mightest have more friends if thou didst bathe a little more often. Fair enough. Friends? Speaking of thy friends, I have heard that thy companion, Dupree, is a drunken sot. Yes, from what I have been told, that Dupree has no will when confronted by a tankard of, well, anything. As a matter of fact, thou hast fairly poor taste in companions overall. Wow. Companions? I am glad thou didst ask, my lord. Thy friend, Iolo, charges far too much for his bows. Perhaps thou couldst have a chat with him. Too much? What dost thou mean? His bows and crossbows just aren't of the quality that is worth the kind of gold he charges. He takes a step back. Gads, thy breath could gag an ox. Thou shouldst consider taking better care of thy teeth. Thy fellows will leave thee. Bathed? Yes, as in, take a bath. I must inform thee that thou dost truly stink. I mean, I did take a bath fairly recently. Like, probably 2 days ago at this point. Teeth. That is the reason for thine offensive mouth odor. I have not seen anything that yellow since that time thy fellow Shamino ran away from a battle in fear. That wasn't a bath per se. Well, we did go into the pool. Like, we went for a swim. It happened. We had sex first. Then we went to the pool. Then I got a massage. I shouldn't be that sticky. That was only a few days ago. Thou must be mad, Shamino turns to you. This rogue needs to be taught a lesson. I commend you. Who is sticky? Welcome on in, Effector of Change. It's been quite an eventful night, as you could tell. Plunge the Avatar had gay sex at a brothel. Yes, thank you for telling the world. That is a thing that happened about an hour ago. You missed it. You missed the steamy sex scene, and I'm proud of that. And thy friend Shamino Plunge has quite a bellicose temper. And, he pauses, peering very closely at your face. I never noticed how large thy nose is. Oh, too soon. 'Tis amazing thou canst find enough air to breathe. That cuts deep. Bellicose. What does that even mean? Yes, bellicose. Warlike. Angry. If thou dost not know that, I believe thou needest to improve thy vocabulary. Thou art too unschooled. Unschooled? Trust me, my lord. Thou art too ignorant to argue with me. Sure. What about my nose, though? Truly quite large, and not in the least bit attractive. Damn. That's it, huh? Oh, that was funny. You catch the bot. Well, let's save, and that's probably a good place to end it for the night. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and thank you for the raids from Futon Crusaders and Obsessive Repulsive. I'll be back again tomorrow with probably some community shuffler and probably a early-ish stream. Join me tomorrow during the day. Have some fun. See who's good for raid. It's Space Robot Arm's birthday. Good friend of ours and fellow Treppy as well. He is doing every Jurassic Park game today, so that has been super fun. I watched him play a bit of the one on SNES. So let's give him a good old birthday raid. Fantastic retro streamer, and again, fellow Trappy. Let's all wish him a happy birthday. And yeah, that's it for me. See you all later. Have a great night, and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.